There, Katie Hunt here, and I'm coming to you live from my home office in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm really excited to be talking to you today. I don't know if you've been watching some of my emails, but I have some exclusive bonuses and gifts, and as a matter of fact, the stakes are getting higher. And this is why I wanted to reach out to you again, and I wanted to communicate with you because something is about to happen over the course of the next 6 to 12 months. And I promise you, over the next 6 to 12 months, there's going to be 100 to 200 new millionaires that are going to come out of how we've restructured a system that's going to impact more people and help more families change their lives financially. Now, I don't know where you're at in your life. I really don't. I remember just a year and a half ago being in a position where I was broke, where I didn't have any money to invest into a business. But I knew at that time that with a contract, because I used to consult, I've been working from home now for 5 years. I've had a lot of success, but I've also had a lot of lessons learned, right? Lessons I've learned. Did that make me give up? No. Have I lost money in the past? You better believe it. Have I made it all back? Oh, you betcha, and then some, okay? And then some. And why is that? Because I never quit. I never quit. I'm never going to quit on myself. I'm never going to quit on my dreams. I'm never going to quit on my vision. And I'm going to go with or without people. Let me tell you something, friend. Let me tell you something. When you step out and build your dreams, it takes guts. It takes courage. It really does. And you got to give it everything you got because you're either going to make it or you're going to make it. And those are the people I'm looking to work with. And that's why I'm reaching out to you today because I have an exclusive, very exclusive coaching program. I'm going to coach you and kick your butt to success. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve this. But first of all, if you haven't been watching my emails and this is the first one that you've watched, here's the thing. Let me just tell you really quick. Here's what I'm doing. For a measly $25 if you invest today, what I'm going to do into the business, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take your personal link. Once we get your capture page set up, we've got to get everything hooked up. We've got to make sure that everything is attached to you. Get your merchant account set up. Get your business set up, okay? What I'll do is I'll personally put that in my traffic rotator and drive traffic for you until you get a sign up. Here's the thing that you got to promise me though. You've got to follow directions and you've got to learn how to do some simple follow-up emails, okay, that you can copy and paste and change around just a little bit that can help you get signups. So either through my traffic rotator or through your email, all right? So that's what you have to promise me. Now, second, okay, here's the thing, and here's what's even more exclusive. I was going to limit this to 10 people, but after collaborating with some mentors and some leaders, we decided to increase it to 30 because we're all going to be helping each other help more people. Why? Because we can help more people if we collaborate together, right? As leaders and as mentors and as coaches to help you succeed. And one of my goals over the next 6 months, okay, this is a short-term goal, is to help 10 families get to $2,000 a month residually every single month. Can you make more than that? Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I'm not talking to anybody that wants to make less than that. Because if you want to make less than that, that's a waste of my time. Truthfully, I want people to shoot for at least $5,000 residually every single month. But here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal. If you're that person that wants to make that kind of income, there's an exclusive all-in package where you can save a tremendous amount of money and start profiting right out the gate if you can follow some directions. Now, income disclaimer, I'm not going to guarantee any results. Why? Because I'm not typical. If you're not typical and you are a risk taker and you are someone that can follow directions, that takes initiative, I promise you, you can get some crazy radical results. But I'm going to coach you, okay? I am your coach. I am going to help you. There's a reason why I've been able to successfully work at home for 5 years, profitably, okay? For 5 years. So, here's what I'm going to do. By June 6th, which is this Friday at 2 p.m., this is going to end, okay? This is going to end, and you're going to lose out on this forever. You really are. And the reason why that is because the system that I work with, okay, has to follow compliance and has to follow FTC rules. So they had to limit this to 72 hours because FTC rules and legality states that you can only do things for a certain time frame and you have to cut it off. You can never offer it again, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but these are the rules, okay? So we follow rules because we have a company of integrity. So if you get all in and meet me in Charlotte by the end of this month, I promise you that you're not only going to be one of those families making $2,000 or more a month residually, okay, but you possibly might be one of the next millionaires, the 100 to 200 millionaires I believe that are going to come out of the next 6, 12, 24, and 36 months. By this time next year, by July 15th, 2015, I plan on making another 7 figures. Do you want to be a part of that? Do you want to be a part of creating change in the world? Listen, friend, I just took the last 2 months off of work. I haven't been working at all. I've been able to travel the world, impact hundreds of thousands of people that can impact nations, right? I want you to start thinking bigger for a second. Start thinking bigger than where you're at right now. Stop thinking about, money doesn't grow on trees, and I don't have any money, and I'm broke, blah, 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 blah. Look, that mindset is the exact mindset that's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in a cage, and there's things in you that are that you're dying to. You have these desires in you, and what does that prove? It proves that you have a design in you to do more. There's things in you. Listen. Life's way of asking you to give something, and you don't give it. It's going to cause frustration. It's going to cause depression. It's going to cause oppression. Why? Because it's in you to give, and we're designed to give. I promise you, friend, there are some simple things. There are actually 3 things, well, I should say 4 things I do consistently every single day. Every single day. And it's just simple things. And it's what people overlook. Why? Because so many people are chasing these fantasies. So many people are chasing all of these fantasies when they have opportunity all around them where they could be prospering like crazy. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So here's the deal. Once you do get all in, all right, and you meet me in Charlotte, this is for exclusive people only, okay? I am. For $25, you can get in. I'll help you start driving traffic. We'll do the basics. But there's someone on here that you're called into the marketplace. You're called to create change in the marketplace. You're called to create change in people, and you know it. You've actually had this desire in you for a long time. There's things that you want to do. There's stuff that you want to write. There's people you want to see. There's places that you want to travel to, and you're stuck. You're either stuck at home. You're stuck in a job where you're working 16-hour days. You're stuck dealing with incompetent people. You're stuck being the one that feels like you're all alone. That nobody hears you. That even though life is going on around you, you have your family. You feel lost. Friend, if that's you, it's time. It's time. Just 5 years ago, I remember being on unemployment, and I was a new mom. I was depressed. My brother had just died. I was lost. I was lost. And I got totally screwed over out of a job, something I was so passionate about, something I believed in. I believed in what we were doing. I really did. And I allowed a lot of vision to be snuffed out of me. I did. I allowed things to squash. I allowed things to die inside of me. And over the course of these last few years, I have invested into myself, and I'm so grateful for it. I've invested into training, into education. Why? Because I knew that there was something in me that was far greater than I could ever imagine. And I believe that you are there too. And one of my life's missions is to help people see that they're far greater than they could ever imagine. There's things in you that are far greater than you could ever imagine. And that, my friend, is what my heart bleeds for every single day. Because I know that there's people out there that they're dying to come out. They're dying to be free. They're dying to let go of these mindsets that have held them back. They want to be happy. They want to travel the world. They want to do great things, but they're stuck in disbelief and doubt and denial. Friend, if that is you, I challenge you. I challenge you to let me be your coach. Let me be your coach. Let me coach you to your dreams, your visions, things that are in you that you're called to actually bring to life. I promise you, friend, if you click that link and you fill out that form, your life will never be the same if you let me. You have to let me. You have to follow directions. You have to do this. Friend, it is time. You have no other choice. And if you're watching this, there's a reason. There's a big reason. So you need to click that link right now. As a matter of fact, you should be doing it right now. Pull out your credit card. Get your butt in. Let's map out your dreams and let's make it happen. Because I don't know about you. I'm going to go with or without you. That's the truth. But I don't know. I really don't know where you're at. I know where I'm going. And it's going to impact nations. And you can either be a part of that or you can stay in your world being miserable, depressed, and broke. Which is it? You can only live a life hot or cold. If you stand in between on the fence, you'll do nothing but get splinters in your ass. That's exactly what happens when you're wishy-washy. You're miserable. So you make a decision. You either say I'm in or you say I'm out. Which one is it? Click the link. Pull out your credit card right now. Make it happen, and you will get a call from me, and I'm gonna coach you to living a life beyond your wildest dreams, and we are gonna design things. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna travel the world. We're gonna get to know each other's families, and we are gonna rock these things to the top. Click that link. I'll see you on the inside. Join this exclusive coaching program. Today ends June 6th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Make a decision.